Piskekel!
Like literally play Heavenage.
Play Heavenage.
I'm just still astounded of how little of a shit he gives about anything on this game mode.
Who?
Well, he's real. You know who? I love seeing Heavenage when I play Thanos. Guess what? All that damage resistance. That's full damage for me.
Like it's just like someone's playing Jack, play Heavenage. Someone's playing Spooky, play Heavenage. Someone's playing Heavenage, play Heavenage.
No, someone's gonna have it play Thanos as a fucking snap
or play
battery.
Nightmare Medic. That works too.
Yeah, but Heavenage just has so much awareness for his life.
Bro, playing a Nightmare Medic as Thanos is the dream, because then I'm just gonna use Time Stone, and all that reduced damage you're taking during your rage, I get back as full damage for Snap and Soul Stone.
Yeah, a lot less people play Nightmare Medic now since he actually requires. Yeah. Yeah. More buzz variety.
It requires less gameplay than there's 30 people on the server, so I'm probably gonna get Nightmare mode because there's so many people. Nightmare Medic sucks butt if there's like less than like 6 people on the server. Because then you have to deal the majority of the damage to get Nightmare mode, where there's like 6 people on, there's like 15 people in the game, that's like 100,000 damage. You only need to get 30,000 for that to get Nightmare mode. You just spam fireballs into a group of like 5 people and then you rank up like twice.
For like the longest time, I legitimately thought Heavenage was just free food for Corrupted Spy, but I was wrong.
It's because the double damage after you rage is what kills it.
I think it lasts too long. We're gonna maybe reduce
also,
the.
Can you put a limit on Jack's cloak?
Spy and you take like 8,000 damage from Heaven.
Getting
a full up close minigun at you.
What do you mean by that, mate?
Like Jack's first ability.
Oh, I'm talking about
Jack's
Heaven.
ability doesn't have like a timer limit, so you can just activate it. If you don't get hit within like 60 seconds or even more, it's still active. So you get hit, it activates, and then by the time you reactivate it, you can, yeah. Because it's not a timer, it's permanent until you get hit.
Hyperion Shield lasts longer than Time Stop, so if you ever get Time Stopped against a Demon Man...
It's not, I'm not talking about Hyperion Shield, I'm talking about the Dead Ringer.
Oh. I mean, I just use that one when I don't have the
Jack
shield
is
up.
broken for the sake of being broken. It was kind of like Vader for the same...
Boss in the universe, like he's gonna nerf Armstrong again, but he's gonna make Jack even more broken.
Armstrong? No, he's not really getting nerfed, he's just getting changed to be less annoying,
just give
you know?
Jack, like, bullet time, like on Fallout. Everything slows down. Just give Jack VATS from Fallout, it's fine.
Time to back up.
Why, hello there, good bombshell. Come here, maggot.
Is there... okay. So, obviously I'm not a coder, but would there be a way to make it so if you hit someone, it slowed them down for a period of time?
We're not slowing down, we're not getting debuffs in here. I'm specifically making sure to remove every single debuff possible.
Except on range.
Only fake debuffs are here, which are debuffs that you can completely nullify by doing a certain thing, like the Spooky's Lightning, and like the future boss that we will add.
I had this idea for Raiden to have Zendatsu, but I don't know how you'd be able to implement it.
What?
Like Raiden from... Zendatsu is the thing you do where you slow down time and you cut
I've never played Metal Gear, I only... Is it the sword dweeb guy?
Yeah, it's the thing where you can slow down time and cut people.
Away from me, get away from me, get away from me!
Wouldn't that literally be just
Okay.
Pablo's Mew and Butter Knife combined with Seal Interp?
But it would only be on one person, basically. So basically, you hit someone and it slows them down for like 3 seconds, and you get to hit them, and then it resumes. But you have to hit them within the first 3 seconds, or it doesn't work. Kind of like a Nano Punch, where it just goes away if you don't hit anyone.
Yeah, but the debuffs are only acceptable on raid bosses because raid
Yeah.
bosses.
Yeah, right. On raid bosses, it doesn't matter. You cannot really make them super fun to play against either way.
I mean, Pablo's kind
you
of fun to
kinda
play
get-
against.
Yeah, it's kind of like you get out of a sudden ability. It's like,
With his
oh well,
dodge,
guess I'll die. Shame, because we cannot do anything about it being versus 50 fucking different bosses. It's like you make it too weak, and everyone's just gonna literally just play Avalanche, and you last round, bro.
Yeah, I remember when you guys when I started playing on here, the only reason Headbench was good is because his minigun did like 600 damage a bullet. He'd be useless for like the first 2 minutes, and then he'd get his deflector at the end and kill like 8 people. It was really funny. And then he also had like 90% damage resistance, so he'd just like be like.
Used to be even more broken because Heavenage and Genki, no, Heavenage and Genki were Dorian's job to balance, and that was
he had like
really.
deflector gave you
I don't
like
think I need to say more.
5% damage resistance, and then your gun just like deleted everyone. So there were games where Heavenage had like 600 HP, and he like 8v1 the entire enemy team.
It was still during the extremely long fucking phase of me just. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of PvP. I'm just gonna like eat out and exhaust myself.
Funny though.
And I was like,
Rage again.
okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool ability.
Bro, we should design bosses from a lore perspective rather than a balanced perspective. They should be
No,
lore
we are
accurate.
trying to do it from lore perspective, but
Yeah,
thing
dude, we
is,
just
balanced
give
perspective
Armstrong
is
default nano
balanced
punches
perspective
right
is
there.
only to readjust them slightly, so they will not, you know. Yeah. Yeah, the balance is only there. Mostly, we just prioritize players' fun all the time. However, we cannot have fucking Deathslinger here.
Bro.
It has to be either fun on both sides, or at least you don't give a shit.